I was yapping my head off. Why was I muted? Ah! Anyway, I was like, hello, chat. This is the first time in a while I'm doing a Nuzlocke, and totally no one else had the idea to do this before me. Nope, Hex totally didn't. Pasty totally didn't. No one totally did a Nuzlocke of my childhood or puppyhood? Would it be puppyhood or childhood? Anyway, point is, this is totally new. Smile. And yeah, hopefully you're all doing well. Starts with this Gengar and Nidorino, true. Hopefully you're doing well, Joseph. Hello, Star Stickman. Hello, E-Bones. Hello, Pearl and Cherry. I can't believe I was muted. El Bozo moment, El Streamer. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna begin here. I'm gonna stop my Yapaholics for a second. And actually press the start button. So, whoopee! The various buttons will explain in order. I will not read the buttons. I will, however, read the lore, which we will do soon. Here we go, here's the lore. In the world which you are about to enter, you will embark on a grand adventure with you as the hero. Speak to the people and check things wherever you go, be it towns, roads, or caves. Gather information and hints from every source. New paths will open up to you by helping people in need, overcoming challenges, and solving mysteries. At times, you will be challenged by others and attacked by wild creatures. Be brave and keep pushing on. Through your adventure, we hope that you will interact with all sorts of people and achieve personal growth. That is our biggest objective. Press the A button and let your adventure begin. Don't forget to yell at Hex to go get the gear they ordered from me. True, yeah, I'll page Hex after. Hello there! Glad to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People affectionately refer to me as a Pokemon professor. At least here in Kanto. This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for battling. Is the brightness off on my Switch again? Hold on, I'm just checking. No, it's not. Okay, I forgot how white the background is for the Pokemon lab. I was like, huh? Is something wrong with my capture card again? As for myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. But first, tell me a little bit about yourself. Now tell me, are you a boy or a girl? I'm neither, technically. But to differentiate from my other friends and my other counterpart, I'll pick the mask just because, to differentiate. And let's begin with your name. What is it? I am Ojin. Ojin, all caps, just to match the rest of the other names. You have the name for the rival? I do. There's a certain character in my lore that is my rival. What's your social security number and you're the state with your city and street address? Don't forget the special 3 magic numbers on the back of the card. Hello, Andrew. Hopefully you're doing well as well. Buddha. Yep, Buddha. Pokemon before it went woke / J. I like the woke. I like waking up. Everybody's coming for you, wake up. Anyway. Oh, so yeah, the wherever we are now, instrumental. Yes, I'll add that actually. Because that song's based. Did someone say Wuda? Yes, I'm naming the rival Wuda. I have to. What was his name? Wuda. Wuda. We don't like Wuda in this household. Except to drink, which I do have some Wuda. Because vocal cords. Yay. Oh, was it Wuda? That's right, I remember now. My grandson's name's Wuda. Oh, Jen! Your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon. Oh, wait. Let's go! Thirsty mutt, disgusting. And here we are, yay! My childhood. Puppyhood. I guess Jack would have a childhood, I would have a puppyhood. Anyway. Hello, Dylan, as well. Welcome on in. By the way, apologies if, whenever I stream with VTube, I do apologize if I miss out on some comments or if I don't read things right. Because of the eye tracking, if I wear my glasses, it kind of messes up the eye tracking a bit. So I have to usually stream without them. So every now and then, now Jack still has a puppyhood, nuh-uh. But yeah. So yeah, if you didn't know, this is something I knew because I played this game over and over and over again as a kid. Withdrawal item. Potion. Yummer. Also, something that does kind of hinder this Nuzlocke in the long term, I've noticed. I forgot about this at first, and then I was like re-looking at like my old save and remembering things. The EXP share in this game, you can only unlock, I think, after catching 50 different Pokemon, which I think makes it impossible for a Nuzlocke. I could be wrong. I have to like tally everything up, but I could be wrong. You might be locked out of the EXP share. So, yay, difficulty. I love difficulty. Hello, mother.
Right. All folks leave home someday. It said so on TV. Oh yes, the old man next door was looking for you.
Thanks, Ma. Well, I'm gonna go wander off into the grass because I was told I should touch grass more. Hey, where do you think you're going? The lure's this way.
And then I never saw them again.
I don't know what kind of phone you have, but if you have an iPhone, it has much better face tracking. No, I have Android. That's unsafe. Wild Pokemon like to live in tall grass and jump young children. You need your own Pokemon for protection. I know. I'll gift you one. Come with me. Dude does release the extra creature you catch for the XP share. I mean, true. I could do that. But what if I don't? Just continue the challenge for me. Make it more challenging. I like the challenge. Hello, Snow Jelly. Hopefully you're doing well. I heard through my text-to-speech in my car that you sent me a YouTube link, and I forgot to check it out. I'm sorry. I literally got a notification in my car as I'm driving home from work, like, Snow Jelly sent you a message, and I said, tap to read, and it was a YouTube link, and I forgot to click on it when I got home, because I got distracted with my talking flower. Yay! Your Nuzlocke, your rules. Pretty much, yeah. I like it. I want to be a little bit harder for me. So. What is the traders play? Just heading out into the grass all willy-nilly? Yes. It's just lore. Lore.
What voice should I do for Wuda? Usually Mike voices Wuda.
Wuda is just like, Gramps! I'm fed up with waiting. Oh, Wuda? What I ask you here? Let me think. That's right. I told you to come. Just wait here. Here, hey, Ojin. There are 3 Pokemon here on the table. Aha! The Pokemon are held inside these balls. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer with lots of Pokemon and lots of balls. But now, in my old age, I only have 3 balls left. You can have one. Go ahead, take it. Then he yells,
Hey, Gramps! No fair! What about me?
Be patient, Wuda. You can have one too. I wonder how many people died to wild Pokemon. Yes, and Squirtle's your choice. No. We're going Char. Yay, Charmander. The Pokemon is really quite energetic. Ocean recede? Charmander. Whee! Who are you again? You want a nickname? Yes. I decided that I want to name this Pokemon. I can't do spaces with it. Lizard. Just like the meme. Lizard. Lizard. Oh. Hey, I pressed the button. I didn't mean to. Ha! I'll take this one then. Would have received a Squirtle. Lizard. Lizard. Professor Dimension. Wow. Oh, wait a sec, Ojin. Let's check out our Pokemon. Come on, I'll take you on. Pause. Not like that, you freaking flirtatious fuck. I'm not gonna drop an F-bomb this early in stream. Rival Wuda would like to battle. Rival Wuda set up Squirtle. Yo, Lizard. Oh, for Pete's sake. So pushy as always. Oh, Jen, you've never had a Pokemon battle before, have you? A Pokemon battle is when trainers pit their Pokemon against each other. The trainer that makes the other trainer's Pokemon faint by lowering their HP to 0 win. But rather than talking about it, you'll learn from experience. Try battling and see for yourself. Lizard. I almost thought Wuda was gonna call you something else. No, that's technically a slur. I don't do slurs on my channel. I was gonna say F-U-C-K. The other word I'm not allowed to use. Still, the backgrounds look a little bright. I might have to turn down my brightness slightly. Hold on 1 second. Where's my config vid? Like, not that much, but like, I want to say like that. That looks a bit better. That could actually see the terrain. Lizard. It's weird because it just feels like more so for FireRed, less than the other games, but it's fine. It works for now. What do you mean we're not recreating it? No, we're not. No, we're not. Nuh-uh. Ojin got $80. Roamer. Ah, excellent. If you win, you earn prize money and your Pokemon will grow. Battle other trainers and make your Pokemon strong. Okay, I'll make my Pokemon battle to toughen up. Grams! Ojin, Grams! Smell you later! Haha, sucker! I will ensure you lose terribly. You will regret crossing me. Yeah, sure, whatever, Wuda. I don't care. Professional villains have standards. How to raise your young Pokemon by making it battle. Ask to battle for it to grow. Alright, so to clarify too, chat. The encounters don't count until I can actually have Pokeballs. So whatever we come across in Route 1 here, this doesn't count for my Route 1 encounter. Just to clarify. I like to clarify things. Lost says I don't know what Wuda is. Wuda is the Polish word for water, as Ojin is the Polish word for fire. Wuda is one of my other OCs that is basically an evil version of Ojin. So yeah, Wuda is actually Ojin's canonical rival in lore, which I'll eventually make lore videos. I plan on getting around to that eventually. Not now, but eventually. Also, we got lucky and didn't even get an encounter, which is funny. Alright, let's go do our little errand running that we typically do. Lore. The lore. I just received Oak's parcel. And I can bring this all the way back home. We love lore. Yippee! Yeah, I kind of want to do lore videos more. The only lore video y'all got so far was like Ojin's Smoldering Flame, which is just a lament Ojin basically had to themselves as they were feeling unmotivated. I want my free potion. I forgot to get another free potion. There's a sales clerk down here. And I want to snag the freebie. Oi, you. Give me potion. Pretty please? Yippee! We're our own evil side based. Hold on, I'm stubbing my foot on something. Don't mind my VTuber just like losing brain cells there as I was removing stuff from my setup so I can actually like figure out how I want to sit, because I want to move around my legs a little bit. My legs feel stiff, so I'm just trying to see how can I keep myself in frame of my model, also moving around slightly. And this is how. Whee! Who needs feet? Cromer. I don't know why I said Cromer. Hello, Mitt. Hopefully you're doing well. Here you go, Oak. Here's your parcel. Ah, Ojin, how's my old Pokemon treating you? It's been forever since I saw you. Oh, it seems to... Gosh dang it. Keep missing. It was a misinput. Why's my headphone cord tangled? Okay, there we go. Well, it seems to be growing more and attached to... Where? Ah, okay. It seems to be growing more attached to you. You must be talented as a Pokemon trainer. What's that? You have something for me. I delivered the parcel. Because it costs a lot of Cromer to get rid of them. True. That's why I said Cromer. I had it on order, thank you. Hey, Gramps! I almost forgot. What did you call me here for in the first place? Like, the hell? I kinda forgot. Oh, I remember now. I have a request for the two of you. On the desk, there is my invention, the Pokédex. I've been hunting Paris in a cave for hours now. Hope I don't get over odds. Good luck. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Ojin and Wuda, take these two. Yeah, the person's name's Wuda. It has to be all caps because that's how the text font is in Fire. What happens is there's this case called 2-upper in code, and it makes things uppercase. And so all the names in this game are full caps. So Pokemon, Oak, Trainer, Wuda, Ojin, everything's all caps. That's just how it's formatted. You must catch them to obtain complete data. So guess what, you Nuzlocke bozo? You'll never have a completed Pokédex. But here's some balls. Go catch things. Ojin put the Pokeballs in the Pokeball pocket. Oh, wow. Wait, why don't I read that in that voice? Everyone just always screams names. Just throw a Pokeball at it to try to catch it. This won't always work, however. A healthy Pokemon can escape. To make a complete guide on all the Pokemon in the world. I'm not gonna do that anymore. That bit will get old fast. But I'm too old. I can't get the job done. I want you two to fulfill my dream for me. Get moving, you two. System.out.println Wuda stinks Lamau. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history. Alright, Gramps, leave it all to me. Ojin, I wouldn't say I hate to say it, but I totally don't. You won't be necessary. I know, I'll borrow a town map from my little sister. I'll tell her not to lend you one, Ojin. Haha. Don't bother coming around to my place after this. Not Java. Ojin is good NB. Nuh-uh. That statement would equal false Boolean value.
Grandpa asked you to run an errand? Oh, gee, that's lazy of him. Here, this will help.
Ojin received the town map from Daisy. Thank you, Daisy.
You can use the town map to find out where you are, or check the names of places.
Hi, Daisy. It's time for our first encounter. Let's see what we get. Hi, I'm Daisy. Do we get burb or do we get rat? We get burb. All right, chat. What do you think we should call this burb? I'm half tempted to say Birdly, but I kind of feel like Hex already did a similar joke. Yeet. Yippee! Okay, first scotch. Just flat out burb. Burb's not bad. Crow is a decent name too. I could call it Crow. Although actually, I feel like if we catch a, what is it, like the Firo, I think would fit Crow more. I like Burb. Anyone else have any suggestions before we go with Burb? Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer, do. I'm half crazy, all for the love of you. It won't be a stylish marriage. Larry would be a fun name for something. I might have to go with Larry for another Pokemon. I heard you mess with my gang. Now you have to answer to Larry. So, Larry will definitely be like an anchor Pokemon eventually, I think, would be funny. And like all lowercase too, to be menacing. But we have Burb now. Hopefully nothing bad happens to the Burb. Next Burb should be Teto. I do want to name... what's a red Pokemon? If a Pokemon's like red. Actually, no! Snorlax! If we get the Snorlax encounter, I'll count the Snorlax encounters a little bit differently because they're like an event encounter. Kind of like the where you buy the Magikarp. But I think Snorlax... Isn't Spearow red? I mean, technically. But then it kind of gets rid of the redness when it evolves into Fearow. I think Teto would be a good name for Snorlax, though. I love big women. Slash platonically. Go, Burb! Don't die, please. I'm backing out. I'm nervous. We were thinking bird brain reference, lol. Valid. I just like the the dummy thick Teto plushie. And then I could have that plushie be the PNG instead of Snorlax. Actually, let me see if I can find that now, just in case. Hold on. I found it. Make image transparent. Download. Okay, I can't name it that name. So there we go. If we get a Snorlax, this will this will be the I love that. All right, I have that queued up for later, I guess. Yippee! All right, Viridian City. Her posture's so bad. That's because she has the bakery to deal with. Oh, for Starcross, I replaced the Iron Ball with the Tenno plush. That's so funny. He passed me my keys. I said my keys. I thought you said printer. Why the f would I say printer? All right, let's increase our burb a little bit. Just to like level 5 or something. And then we'll do the other encounter. We'll look at a few because I know, if I remember correctly, I'll be playing by the rule set where none of my Pokemon, at least I'll try to, none of my Pokemon can out-level the gym leader's Pokemon going into a fight. So, like, you know how Misty has, like, a Starmie that's, like, level, I think it's, like, level 21? My strongest Pokemon going into that fight cannot be over 21, is what I'll try to do. I won't, like, make it a rule set, but just to, like, keep the balancing more fair, so I don't, like, over-level or anything, that's what I'll try to do. I'm right here. Let me keep things fair. Fair is fair. An eye for an eye. When all's said and done, there's a question of fun. Don't whip your tail at me. Driving in a car right after 20 beers. Except I do not drink beer. I prefer whiskey or cocktails. Or maybe some chocolate wine. Or something. Probably not margaritas, that gets me hungover. Oh no. You. So we're down a lizard. That's not a good start. That's not good. Our lizard's dead. And if this thing crits my bird, then okay. I wasn't expecting the crit. I thought I was fine. I'm not gonna give up yet. I'm not gonna give up yet. Just because we lost Lizard doesn't mean I'm gonna give up yet. That hurt my soul a little bit. But there's other ways to work around the rock type gym. And that's hopefully we can get a Mankey. If we can get a Mankey, we're in the clear. If we get another bird, we are so fine. Okay. What? You don't know chocolate wine? It's good. I've had it before. I had a bottle of it before. I almost drank a whole bottle of it by myself. Okay, rat. Lovely. Okay. I'm not gonna risk killing this thing, so I'm just gonna yeet the ball. And I'm gonna train this thing up to like level 5. Is the name literal? Yeah. It literally tastes like chocolate, but it's wine. It's not like mixed with like grape, but like, I forget the ingredients in it. It just tastes like chocolate, but alcohol. It's pretty good. I didn't name the rat. I forgot to name my rat. I literally forgot to name my rat. I pressed the button too soon. Just assume it says the ferret. I would probably name it ferret or hyena, honestly. This Nuzlocke is fun. Alright, well... Lizard's dead. And let me get a rat PNG here. This is a great episode 1, chat. It died. The rules of Nuzlocke is if a Pokemon faints, it's dead. So the lizard's already dead. Get a PNG for real rat. Tell you what, someone send me one and I will maybe do that. Hold on, wait, there's a funny meme image of a rat standing on his 2 feet. If I can find it. I don't know where it is. I'll worry about that later. Let's worry about actually living this Nuzlocke right now. I am on hard mode. I'm literally on hard mode for this Nuzlocke now. Having a rat and a bird. And grabbing a rat. But yeah, pretty much like that. Why are you so fast? Slow the hell down, you dumb bird brain. Okay. I am not doing well. Someone new joined stream. Hey, what happened to your starter? 1,000-yard stare. Urundo started, it's already check over. But it could be Jackogień. We still have more encounters. We have the Viridian Forest. We have, like, route, whatever the route is right above us. There's still a chance. We got 4 Pokemon we can have. We can have 4 Mons. And maybe, hopefully, those 4 Mons can turn this whole thing around. But the fact that we got a level 2 Rattata when we could have got like a level 4 Mankey, not great. Not a great start. Meanwhile, my Nuzlocke somehow still alive. Yeah, no, that's kind of what I'm attempting here is like, I effed up, but can we come back? That's what I'm hoping for. Literally, this is all I can do. Is just hope. Hope that this burb and this hyena can do something, or ferret can do something. I figured out the dive problem opening, not yet, lol. Yay! Level 3! I'm still gonna keep on doing this until it's level 5. I don't feel comfortable going into Viridian Forest with Pokemon that aren't level 5. At the start die, at least Plant outlived Lizard. Lizard! Yeah, Lizard just died instantly. I was so hoping for Lizard to, like, I should have probably trained up Lizard, it was my fault. I probably should have actually tried to get encounters before getting Pokeballs and like actually level it up to like level 6 or actually 7. I think it was level 6. So that's a little bit on me. But at the same time, crits are BS and everyone knows it. My problem is that I don't have anyone who can learn dive aside from Swampert. Oh no. I don't like that shredded half my health. I'm leaving. That's just accurate. Like, Bulbasaur is the best starter for this game. No, it's true. Level 6 or what now? It was level 6. I probably should have brought it to level 7. I know you're making the 6-7 joke. I would Satan grab you, but still. All right, level 5. That's one level 5. And a sand attack. That can be good to lower the accuracy. That's nice. That's cool. I still need to get my rat to level... I'm not comfortable not having rat level 5. I'm not. I'm sorry, this is very grindy. But... Oh wait, there's this grass before Viridian Forest. Maybe I'll go up. We'll do the catch the other encounter. Again, Dupes Claws is a thing. So that's fun. That can save us a little bit. Because Dupes Claws means like, okay, I pretty much am guaranteed a Caterpie or a Wiggler here. Ah, now I have my coffee. I'm gonna teach you how to throw Pokeballs, even though you already have 2 Pokemon. I'm assuming you don't know how to catch it, because I assume every young trainer doesn't know anything. So I'm just gonna 1v1 this Weedle here. I'm just gonna throw a singular Pokeball and somehow catch this thing. Wiggler, yeah, no, Wiggler would be a fun name. But also my trauma fits. Or Barry. Barry B. Benson. Alright, Grandpa, let's get you to bed. I know I'm probably called Weedle Wiggler, but it's the same diff. You call it Wiggler when you were talking about it, lol. Well, I guess I have to call it Wiggler now, don't I? If I catch one, I'm naming it Wiggler now. Alright, well, let's get this encounter, shall we? If it's a bird or a rat, we can re-roll. Dupes Claws. And I'll actually kill this rat. Free XP. Can only be the Hexicat account. Yeah, true, I can name my trauma for if we get... actually, is there another encounter for Wiggler? I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll figure that out. We'll see what Hex does. I don't like that this thing's spamming Tail Whip. I'm gonna back out after this attack. Or missing of an attack. I fear that this rat's gonna kill my rat. You call it Wiggler again? That's how it was on purpose, though. No, it wasn't. Wiggler, Weedle, my brain's mushed. That's fine. I'm naming the Weedle Wiggler if I catch one here. And then if I catch a Weedle through Hex, or if Hex catches a Weedle, they can name it my trauma. Oh, they can name it OG Trauma. I don't like that rat. That rat almost killed my best Mon. I'm going to get the F out of that grass and heal. I like how happy-go-lucky the music is, and I'm over here like clenching my freaking Pokeballs because I'm like, I'm gonna die. I have 3. I should probably make sure I have at least 5. It was the day before, yeah. Oh no, thanks. What's days? What's time? Time is a illusion. Universe is a hologram. Yummer. And hello, YouTube fool. Hopefully you're doing well. I'm also a fool because my starter's dead. But I'm trying to amend it. Slowly yet surely. I'm gonna have to buy antidotes because antidotes are very important for Nuzlockes. I'm just gonna do that. And let's do... You know what? This might be an overkill, but I'm gonna buy 10 antidotes. And then I'm just gonna do 2 more lucky Pokeballs. Actually, Marina dialogue. Yeah, no, Marina Splatoon is funny. And self-aware. Which is silly. I don't know if I healed, but I'm just doing it out of habit at this point. If I died in the first hour, I would declare the run dead and restart. See, I'm spiteful. I'm like determined to prove myself wrong that it would be a dead run. And that's why I'm just like, heck it, we ball. I'm actually in Smoothie Brain. I made an alt account because my account is shadow banned. I don't know why that is. Blame YouTube. I don't know why, but hopefully you're doing well, Smoothie Brain. Would do that here if it was before the second gym, probably. Again, my soul's a little different. I like to be an underdog. Don't. I just realized I could be taken the wrong way. Don't take it the wrong way. I like to prove that I can withstand the odds and win. Anyway, I'm going to register my town map. Sure, is all I'm gonna say to that. Anyway. Maybe YouTube would disagree. Yeah, YouTube's weird. YouTube can be stinky sometimes. But don't tell them I said that. Okay, luckily, again, Dupes claws. We're in the clear for now. Hopefully, we can get a Weedle. Weed. Oh. There wasn't a no there. Shush your... Shut your pie hole! This is what I'm gonna say. Hold on, my mic's messed up. My mic was like falling out of its mic stand. I had to like screw the thing tighter because it was loose. My mic stand's just like me. I have a couple loose screws. I baked you a pie. Oh boy, what flavor? All right, come on, Wiggler. I want my Weedle to name Wiggler. Thank you, Dupes Claws. I'm basically doing nothing but killing rats. Love that. Let's see your streams. I'm gonna sub here and unsub on the other account. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. Please live, please live, please live. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I thought that was gonna be another dead Pokemon for a second. I'm lazy. I'm just gonna potion it. Actually, no. Burbs take some damage. I'm not gonna be lazy for once. Let's go back. Also, besides the Dupes claws, Dupes and Shiny. Those are the 2 clauses. Other than that, it's just a regular Nuzlocke. If Pokemon dies, it's dead. Not bringing it back. And of course, 1 encounter per area. Pretty much the areas, just to clarify, are like the towns themselves, the routes, but then every thing. Like, Mount Moon has its own encounters, just to clarify. Diglett Cave is its own encounter. Route 11 is still its own encounter. You know, like the structures, I'll call them. I don't know if structure is a good word for it, but you know what I mean. Power Plant is its own encounters outside of Route 10. Rock Tunnel is its own encounters outside of Route 10. All that good stuff. And yeah, Route 24 and Route 25 have their own encounter too. Only thing that can go wrong if one of these rats have dripstone. Yeah, no, we don't want that happening again. Yeah, no problem. So yeah, I have basically 2 encounters here, Route 3 and Viridian Forest. And I'm trying to get a Route 3 one. And then I'm gonna do the Viridian Forest one. And then from there, I'm just gonna level up my mods a bunch. I literally, when did I smack my microphone? I don't... This stream's going great, chat. This stream is so high quality and not scuffed. And I'm totally not losing my Nuzlocke. Everything's fine. Anyway. I'm gonna strangle my PC. I went with the rule of the location nameplate is different, then I can catch something. That's pretty much more or less what I'm doing. Not a good stream without scuff. Well, then this must be a fan-freaking-tastic stream. I don't like birds. I don't like birds this evening. Specifically this evening. This Thursday night, I don't like birds. Ooh, Kenai. Okay. That works for me, sure. I'm immune to your freaking... I'm happy with that. Your sand attack doesn't do nothing. You can't lower my accuracy. You know when you like a certain bird? Which one? I'm curious which one. Oh, Birdly. I mean, that's mostly because I get gender envy from Chris. And like, Birdly is amazing. Finally a level 5 Pokemon though. Please, I know I'm not stupid. I'm looking it up right now. I know Route 3 encounters have stuff outside the Burden route. Route 3 encounters FireRed. I know it has stuff. Pokemon FireRed. Wait, am I Route 3? This doesn't seem like the right route. Hold on. I'm gonna run from this, and then I'm gonna reevaluate my choices here. No, this is Route 2. I'm stupid. Route 2 encounters Kanto. Yeah, there's a 5% chance for Caterpie and a 5% chance for Weedle. I'm just getting unlucky. Don't know why. But I'm getting hella unlucky. Please, wild Pokemon, I need this. I'm kind of stuck in a shitty Nuzlocke. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Boy, howdy, do I love spending the first hour of stream just grinding my rat and my bird. I'm trying to make my eye twitch and I can't do it right now. There it goes. Are you freaking kidding me? Just give me the damn worm! I mean, worst case scenario, I fight freaking Wuda with level 9 Pidgey and level 9 Rat, but like... Really? These birds and rats are pissing me off. Are you kidding? I like it. I can do that. All right. I will take my revenge on the birds. Revenge. My patience is waning, is this entertaining? My patience is waning, is this entertaining? I got this fire in my soul, and I'm losing all control. While there's magic in my bones. Yay! We killed the bird! Whee! Oh, come on, you're right there. Can I please have a worm? Can I please have a worm? That's not a worm. Just like us, for real, for real. Whoopee! I gonna go insane from all the rats in the rubber room with the rats. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Nope. Have a waffle. Yeets waffle. Worm make it better. Yeah, I need the worm. Give me the worm! Lizard was like, would you still love me if I was a worm? Let's reincarnate Lizard as one of these worms. If it's a Weedle, I'm naming it Wiggler because I've called it Wiggler way too much. I just have to at this point. And if it's a Caterpie, I don't know what I'm gonna name it. I'm gonna name it... Oh no, probably. Because that's gonna be my reaction if we get a Caterpie at this point. Actually, wait, no, it actually would be better if we get Caterpie. Because, like, the Confusion... I think they know Confused Ray. Or, like, Confusion. They know Confusion. Which would actually not be too bad. Granted, they're weak to the rock. But there's some silver lining. Or I could choose not to evolve it too, that's the thing. I could choose to not go into the gym and evolve it so it doesn't have a weakness. Also, yeah, sleeping powder could be good. There's definitely ways we can work around. We can make this work. I swear on everything. I'm so sick of seeing rats. Besides my own. I like my own, but I'm sick of running into wild rats when I'm trying to get one of the two worm. At this point, I'm gonna get a shiny before I get a freaking worm. Watch. We're gonna run into a freaking shiny rat at this point. You get a shiny before worms. You know, that's literally what's probably gonna happen. Knowing my luck, we're not gonna be able to find one. And just gonna be like, oh hey, here's a shiny rat or here's a shiny bird. Oh my gosh, how many ratatas are we at this point? I'm losing count. I've lost count. All I know is that we're gonna probably get to freaking level 9 before I find a worm. Where the heck is your starter? Dead. It got critted by a bird. The bird just ate my lizard. So now I'm just feeding the other rats to try to make up this run so I can maybe save it. Because right now, lizard's dead. Just gone to the void. And I'm trying to get a worm. Thankfully, Dupes Claws lets me still get an encounter here. But oh my gosh. I'm going insane. Charizard or Charmander. It's FireRed, so for FireRed I usually pick Charmander. And for Leaf Green I pick Bulbasaur. That's just what I do. Yay, I have quick attack. Whoopee. Alright, let's put the bird in front. Get this to level 7. And you're a fire-breathing dragon dying to a pigeon. That's exactly what happened. Finally! Finally a worm! I don't want to risk killing it. I'm just gonna throw balls at it now. Alright, Wiggler. I'm naming you Wiggler. Thank goodness, finally. Now watch us not be able to find something else. Okay. Hello, Weedle. I will remember to actually nickname you now. Wiggler. What's wrong with rat? I forgot to name it. I forgot to name the rat. And I'm sick of seeing rats because I've been doing nothing but encountering them. Now, also, how was work? Not bad. It dragged on, but it wasn't bad. Poison the rat. Poison, feeding me poison. Addicted to the fume, I can't help but swallow up. Poison, I made my choice and... Hehehe, critical. Yay, worm. We finally got worm. Hopefully your day was good, bunny. I'm gonna go heal up my mons. And also put the image in the overlay, because I forget to do that sometimes. I typed in Wiggler instead of Weedle. I typed in Wiggler while trying to find a sprite. Go figure. All right, here we go. Look at how stacked our team is. We got a rat, we got a bird, we got a rat, and we got a worm. We are so stacked. Put a Wiggler as the PNG. You know what? I don't see, the problem is I downloaded all the sprites for all these mons. And trying to find transparent versions of pictures stinks. It's really hard to do. But I might have to go back and I might have to like find transparent pictures for like Wiggler or a rat or whatever meme thing we want to do then. I eat first, drink coffee, a bowl of instant ramen for breakfast. Yummer. Ramen, a healthy breakfast. And bye, Andrew. Peace, love, and good vibe. Let's go into the forest and get another encounter. And hopefully, with our 4 Pokemon, we can make our way back towards Blue, or Wuda, and kick their ass, is what I'm hoping. But for now, the Viridian Forest. What shall we find in the midst of the forest? We'll just get, like, a Metapod. And then we have to train with a Pokemon that only knows Harden. Nope, we get a Caterpie. That does work in our favor. Any funny names for the Caterpie, chat? I ordered Midnight Amiibo because of the shorts. Teehee. Sargi. Sargi accident. What the hell did I do? Oh, I did Poison Sting. Little shitter. You know what? Little shit might be a funny idea. Caterpie! Yeah, it was just spelled P-E-E. But then what happens if it evolves, though? But hopefully you're doing well. Yellow, too. I didn't give you a proper hello, but hello. Would it still be called Caterpie? Just name it Piss? Hopefully Nintendo didn't censor that. They have censored some usernames. Yeah, it might get censored. Wait, no, I can't say love. It's too many characters to say love song. Little shit. Oh my gosh, can you get in my ball? Please. How many do I have left? 3. I don't like the look of this. You know, they changed the game so that there is censorship now in this game. Get in the ball. Alright. I kind of like nobody's idea to try to name it. They added censorship to the port. Yeah, they can. Yeah, my starter died already. I kind of like a little shit, honestly. Let's try that. Hopefully that didn't censor. Yay, little shit! Alright, cool. Very accurate to name it little shit. Yeah, Fire Lizard died to a pigeon. But now I have little shit and Wiggler that I can try to train up to beat up Wuda. Also, I need the PNG for a little shit. Hold on. A little shitty would have been cuter. That's fine. Yo, little shit. I'm gonna back up and I'm gonna let Bird take care of it. Bird. There you go. Just spam tackle, I guess. Lamau. True, everybody shit's true. Yeah, shit is gender neutral though. But shitty sounds adorable at the same time, so it's like I see the vision, but still. I wonder if I can change something. I noticed my VTuber tail keeps cutting out a little bit. I'm wondering if I do something like this. 1 second. I'm gonna attempt something. Does my tail not get caught anymore? Yes. Cool. I just need to, where's chat? I need to see chat. Don't close chat. There we go. Now my tail doesn't get cut off when it wags. I was noticing that for a bit, and I was like, I'm gonna... There we go. Teleporting OG, wow! Hold on, I'm also gonna adjust myself in my seat a little bit, because I'm stiff. Tomorrow's unlucky. You think tomorrow's unlucky? I was unlucky tonight. But also tomorrow's big run, so I fear for Jack having bad luck during big run, but it's fine. Probably. Maybe. Me no likey. We will see what happens. Alright, I'm gonna work on... I was debating on if I should work on little shit or not. I can fight normal trainers in here. That's what I'll do then. Yo, little shit. Got a meme-filled weekend ahead. Saturday is the day crab fries and Sunday is Crocker Day. That's fun. Hopefully you're doing well, Subspace. I haven't seen you in a hot minute. Hopefully you're doing well. Today's the day crab fries. Yo, my little shit. Okay, wow, little shit's doing nothing. Burb. Please don't poison me. I have 10 antidotes, but please don't poison me. Where'd the whole Friday the 13th thing even come from? No idea. I have no clue. Wait, this is a programmer femboy? Hey Mike, can you get me? I'm debating. I'm now very much debating getting into Danganronpa, if that's Danganronpa. All you had to say was femboy programmer, and now I might consider my options. I don't... No, what do you mean no? I'm curious now. Tackle. You know, I probably misspelled that. Wait, that one's awful? Okay, I'll take your word for it then. Never mind then. Also, level 4, level 7. So I get really distracted when I hear the words femboy and programmer in a combined sentence. That's like 2 of my interests. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I'm just reading because I'm curious. These Arch. What's Arch? Oh, I know Linux, but I have a gaming laptop. I can't run Linux on this thing. Or you can program OG with programmer socks when? Eventually. If I feel confident, smile. Not actually, because I don't know. I feel like that would be... For streaming, definitely not. Yeah, no, I figured, no, not to stream. To clarify, not to stream. Like, sure, I'm like 16 plus, but there's a line I cross when it comes to streaming. Like, I try my very best to... Oh, now I get a Mankey, okay. Can't capture it, but, anyway, point standing, there's a line I take with streaming where I try my very best to avoid visually explicit things. Like, sure, like, profanities and stuff like that, or, you know, like, just saying shit, ass. Things like that's fine. It's more of when a game gets into, like, sensitive topics or visual maturity, I'll say. That's where it's like, I'm not sure. Can you say fuck? Yeah, I can say fuck. The word fuck, I guess. But there's like a line I cross where it's just like, I will not do visual explicit things ever. Or stream visual explicit games. The closest I'll get to something that might be trigger warning or sensitive topic-y, I will take the proper precautions to do. So like last year, for May I Stream, someone suggested Doki Doki Literature Club. And I made sure to, whatchamacallit, make sure to have all like the trigger warnings, have everything like, I did that stream very carefully. But yeah, if I would ever try something like that, there's certain games where I would be willing to, you know, I'm a game enthusiast. I want to try every game. And especially ones that are seen as iconic. But just because I'm trying it doesn't mean I'll stream it. Case in point, I wouldn't be comfortable streaming Persona. I have, however, played a bit of Persona 5 Royal, and I have enjoyed my time with it. But for me, that's just not a streaming game. You know what I mean? You should throw a effing beach party. I should probably back out little shit before little shit dies. Okay, never mind. Little shit's fine. I really thought little shit would have trouble. Little shit is actually turning out to be a pretty big shit. Let's go. Like playing it on your own, or because some of the content in the game might be too much? Some of the content in the game might be too much. I will enjoy a game outside of streaming by myself. Sometimes if it's too much. It's kind of okay for you to play the first one, but if you're curious as to why we're FAA with the other ones, I can look for screenshots that are bad. You don't have to do that. I'll take your word for it. Because I don't want you like looking at stuff that makes you uncomfy just to prove that it's uncomfy. You know what I mean? If you're saying it's uncomfy, I'll take your word on it. You know, certain games, like if people suggest certain games for TMG, for May I Stream, and it's a no-go, I will usually probably just ask them for a different suggestion. First is uncomfortable, but people should know that this exists. Yeah, no. That's true. Like I said, I don't... If I do take certain suggestions and things like that for when May I stream rolls around, and it's something that does have like trigger warning stuff, I will take the... If I do want to take the suggestion, I might just handle it like I did DDLC, where I like had a really lengthy description. I set the stream to 18 plus, stuff like that. Also, this I don't know why, but I feel like the tone of this conversation is like very serious, and it's like I'm just playing Pokemon chat. I kind of want a topic change. I'll be honest with y'all. I don't want to think about heavy stuff or icky topics or things of that nature. I was just trying to be a silly, goofy goober and be like, aha, programmer femboy, whoa. But now I'm just like, you know, if you're curious about it, go watch Mike's stream. If I'm not gonna do it here, which I might not. I know that's technically self-promo, but at this point I'm gonna let it slide simply so that we can move on to a different topic. Other Nuzlocke games in mind for the future? Not this current point, because this is my childhood game. I just kind of want to Nuzlocke my childhood. I did try it with Emerald before, and I failed miserably. But I would be willing to try to give it another take. Yeah, see, Spearow has the red in it, but that quickly changes when it evolves. Is there a bunny creature in this one? No. This is just Gen 1, and later in the game there's Gen 2, but I don't think there's any bunny. There's a ferret. Oh my gosh. We get Voltorb / Electro, we gotta name it Ben B. Yes, actually I'm down for that. I'm so down for naming it Ben B. Eels. What's my Pokemon health at? 4, 5, 7, 7. I guess I'll try to get Wiggler to level 5. And then we can beat up Buddha. Bugs are good against fighting, right? No, wait, I'm thinking of Dark. Let's just swap to Burb. Flying is good against fighting. I know that. That's why I made Lynn favor flying types slightly, and Jack favor fighting. He would have the advantage over them. Bug resistant to fighting. That's what I was thinking of. Okay. It resists. Still, Burb. Burb will get it done fine. Yay, Wiggler level 5. Alright, let's heal up all my mons. And then beat up Buddha. And then we can go through the forest. And if Pokemon die here, we're gonna have a hard Nuzlocke. We only have these 4 Pokemon. And I'm worried how that's gonna turn out. I wish you luck. Thank you, Sib. Where's my phone? I just wanted to double check. Okay, just want to check something quick. Sargi. Sargi. What happened to the starter? Critical hit by a Pidgey. It got absolutely wasted while I was trying to level it up. Alright, let's beat up my rival. Gone. Received to atoms. Reduced. Haha, received. Mining spelling mistake. Albozo. Just kidding. Just teasing, you know, buddy. T. Alright, let's poison the rat. We're just gonna quote all every time someone asks that. Swipe keyboard. Alright, come on. Poison sting. Poison the rat. I want some good practice on poison. Ah, come on. Oh, I don't like that. I just want a little bit more EXP for funnies. Alright. Let's hope this is enough. If not, this might be a reset. Yay! Hey, Ojin. You off to the Pokemon League? Oh, forget about it. You probably don't have any badges, do you? The guard won't let you through without them. By the way, did your Pokemon get any stronger? There's not really. There's like the Gen 2 spider and Gen 5 spider and Gen 7 spider. You probably have a flying move. I do not trust that. I'm starting to regret my life choices ever so slightly. At least oh no. Alright, well, on the plus side, we'll have a nice restart if things don't go well. Which things are not going well. I can only do this 3. I should have bought more potions. No, my bird! My bird's dead. Ah, dead bird. Wrong Pokemon. My rat's alive. Go, Wiggler. I'm counting on you to poison. Come on. It's not Jack over until I say it's Jack over. Poison. Yes. Nice. Okay, tanking it. Go, little shit. Tank one more hit. We probably just lost our bird. We might have just lost our bird, and that's it. Which isn't the worst thing in the world. That could have been worse. We're hanging on with a rat and 2 worms. I did luck out a little bit. The Pokemon League is crawling up with trainers. I have to figure out how to get past them. You should quit dawdling. This round is hanging on by a thread. Well, guess what? I shall keep on swinging back and forth like a wrecking ball on that thread. Bird might be dead. Little shit is, in shitty condition. But I'm gonna try to make it level 6 here on our way back to the Pokemon Center. Yeah, you'll come back in 3 days. Oh wait, it's not. Jesus. All right, come on, little shit. Get you back up. I don't like that. That is 5 HP for a tackle. Why is it doing 5 HP for a tackle? I don't like that. I need to evolve a little shit like yesterday. Mods, can you look up Brock's strongest Pokemon level, please? What is Brock's Onix level? What level is that Onix? Because I'm gonna need to plan around that if I want to try to keep this run alive, which my stubborn ass wants to. 18, thank you, Akeem. 14, okay, well, one of these numbers is not like the other. I'm just gonna assume it's the level 14. So let's get all my Pokemon to level 14 before challenging Brock. And let me put Bird in the dead section, because I need to do that. Bird is dead. We have a rat and two wormies. So I'm gonna have to evolve if I need a chance to win, honestly. Even though they have flying typing, which is weak to rock, the additional attack and everything else is kind of what I need to survive. Lizard and Burb is dead. This is a very desperate Nuzlocke. He kept on running like a chicken with its head cut off. I'm worried that this will not go well. How the hell did Hex manage to do this shit? Is what I'm wondering. How the hell did Hex manage to get a Mankey and a Pikachu for their encounters? Like, seriously. Freaking lucky, freaking spiritual energy bullcrap. Hey, yeah, Pokemon, let's battle. Because they're goth. I mean, yeah. But I'm emo! They might be goth, but I'm emo. Who's that Pokemon? It's Weedle! No, it's little shit. Critical hit. My speed might be down, but I'm still gonna headbutt you with all my might. It's Jigglypuff seen from above. I love that scene in the anime. It's so silly. I'm not a stylist, I know my one friend who is a stylist actually explained the difference to me before, but I forget because I'm smooth brain. All right, you know what? Let's leave little shit in. Why not? I'll do one more tackle. And now I'll back out. Do-do-do. I wonder if Pokemon Ash Gray has ever been finished. I'm not sure. That's a good question. You know what would be another fun Nuzlocke? Mario Mon. That I could potentially do to switch things up. Or do a randomizer. I think randomizing could be fun. Yay! Level 8. I forgot to buy potions. I should probably buy some. Let's backtrack and try to do that. Hanging on by a thread. Watch me somehow come back and win this Nuzlocke, like become a champion with these Pokemon. Somehow, by a miracle, watch it happen now, because I'm too stubborn to give up. As I'm probably gonna get humbled by Brock. I don't know how I'm gonna beat Brock at all, other than leveling up everything to level 14 before challenging, and yeah, like luck being on my side. Here outside of grass, yeah, there's a certain rule for Nuzlockes in that game. I don't know how though. Misty Staryu is actually level 21. I know that because I have a personal file on Leaf Green, and I just beat Misty not long ago. That's just like a regular playthrough. That's on my off-stream account. That's the only reason why I know that one. I'm just gonna run. Oh, I was thinking of Starmie. Yeah, I'm worried about the ace. Level matching with their ace, whatever their ace is. That's all I worry about. So like for Brock, it's Onyx. For Misty, it's Starmie. For Lieutenant Surge, it's Raichu. That's all I'm worried about. The ace. I know you're an ace in the hole. Oh, what now? I have reversed those voice dialogues.
I know you're an ace in the hole.
Oh, what now? There we go, fixed it. You can tell my brain's not always wired correctly. I meant to buy potions. I walked all the way back there to buy potions and I forgot to. I'm so unbelievably intelligent, it's not even funny. I literally said it out loud too. I'm going back to the city to buy some potions. Only stop at the Pokemon Center. Like a bozo. I'm crying myself to sleep tonight. Yippee! All right, well, of course I have to fight one more thing. Oh, this is a free XP. I don't even have to worry about this thing killing me or hurting me. I literally just drop kick this thing over and over again until it dies. Yummy. Basically free food on the ground. I'm just gonna keep poisoning it. It's gonna keep hardening, and it's gonna shed the poison. This is just an endless, infinite loop. Just kidding. Me when I lie. Or did I? I can't believe I beat Wudo with this team. I can't believe I'm still playing with this run. Just goes to show how stubborn I am. When I really put my mind on something, I really put my mind on something. How's everyone's night doing, by the way? I hope you're doing well. And thank you all for, you know, tuning in tonight. I haven't really played Pokemon in a while, and I didn't know how this would go. At least for, you know, here. You're just chilling tonight. That's always good. I just woke up. Time zones, car trouble. Oh no. Hope that it gets better. And hope you have a good day, Yellow, at being morning for ya. No. Sorry, that was a very violent no, but no. I'm not gonna support a game key card game. If I do, the only reason why I ever would is if it's on sale for like 50% and I would only get it digitally. I very much against game key cards. I think they can kill physical media. And as somebody who tries my best to ensure that physical media persists, I'm kind of low-key hate that Pokopia is doing so well. Not to any of the offense to, like, the, you know, the people who didn't decide it was, you know, like the devs on the game that didn't realize their game was going to be game key card. But, like, no. I can't, in good conscience, cave in. There's been... I genuinely, I'm not even lying about this, I've genuinely stayed up one night pondering about it because of FOMO, because of fear of missing out, because of seeing literally everyone in my sub feed streaming Pokopia, and so many people on my friends list on Switch playing Pokopia. I'm not gonna cave in though. I can't. I have to stick to what I am fighting for. Even if it's a battle I'm fighting myself. Even if I'm the only one that's like, no game key card. And literally fighting to promote a game with it. I gotta stay strong. I keep forgetting to buy potions because I'm so distracted. But no, I can't. Literally in good conscience, I can't. Which means being a Nintendo fan is rough. Yeah, no, like, things are way too expensive. Like, genuinely. So I totally get that. Hell, I'm even having to rebudget a few things coming up where, like, I can't... coming up soon, probably after Yoshi, there might be games I purposely miss out on not buying day one. And it's weird because I've been very consistently buying new games day one. But I might just, like, miss out on, like, games I wouldn't typically buy. So, like, Fire Emblem, I might not get on launch day. Stuff like that, just to save money. Because I want to save my money to pay off my student loans quicker. Sticking to your principles. Thank you. And sorry if, like, my no was, like, very pronounced. It wasn't directed towards you. It was just directed... in general at the word Pokopia. I'm not going to positively promote that game because I don't want to positively promote that game. I want to slash negative Pokopia because, again, I think it's going to be a net negative for media if a game keycard game does extremely well, which sadly it is. It's getting sold out at places, which makes me worried. I actually had this full sorry Bunny if you're lurking and I throw you under the bus here, but I'm just using it as an example because I've had a very long discussion with Bunny before about Nintendo might use the excuse of if a game keycard game does really well, they might go, oh, hey, mainline games can be regular, but spin-off games they can put as a game keycard because they still sell well. You know what's a spin-off that's coming out soon that they could change their mind and put on a game keycard instead of a full cartridge? Splatoon Raiders. That is something I fear. I do not want Splatoon Raiders to be a game keycard. That is one of my biggest fears right now. And Pokopia is a prime example of a spin-off game that's selling really well despite the fact that it's in stores as a game keycard. Meaning the general consumer does not care if a game is fully on a cartridge or not, which means they're gonna try to probably promote that more because it saves the company money, which is my biggest fear. Yeah, exactly. Like now Pokopia could be used as an excuse of, oh, see, people like it. People are fine with it. And that's my fear. Just hope that Pokopia being keycard was just a Koei Tecmo thing. I hope. But at the same time, Koei Tecmo made whatchamacallit. They made Hyrule Warriors. They made that a full-fledged game. So I'm hoping that's not the case. That's just my concern. I'm just worried that this opens the floodgates to more spin-off titles having the excuse of using game keycard. And it just, I know it's an uphill battle for me, but it's going to be even more so an uphill battle. I wouldn't say hate this. Okay, so I will actually defend Steam and digital gaming to some degree because, like, it is a good convenience thing, but at the same time, I do disagree with the fact that, like, yeah, you don't own your game then. I do prefer, like I said myself, I like preserving media, but I'm not going to diss regular Steam, I think, because, like, Steam, for the most part, isn't too bad. I worry about Steam sometimes using their, you know, and it's not, for me, that's not a double standard. Digital games are a bit different from key cards, because key cards are, like, their whole other thing. Keycard's like a hybrid physical digital, but it's like pretending to be physical when there's no data on the cartridge. You're basically just buying a box with a download code. Stuff has generally been more pro-consumer. Yeah, no, that is true. I will say that as much as a Nintendo fan NB I am, Nintendo doesn't love us back all the time. Most of the time, I should say. Steam, on the other hand, Steam support is ridiculously good. And it's also more convenient for a lot of people. I will give Steam Deck where Steam Deck is given value. It can run sometimes better than a Switch or Switch 2 at certain times. and you have an entire like Steam library on that thing, which is pretty cool. Not to mention the amount of sales on the Steam store is kind of ridiculous in a good way. So, you know. I will give Steam the respect that it does deserve. I just do fear that once the current leadership of Steam steps down, I'm worried what's going to happen then. Because Steam is very consumer friendly. But I'm worried that somebody could take the mantle and then focus more on profit than consumer. Which I feel like that's just something that happens a lot in the industry. So I worry about that. Not with the company, but where the company goes with game retry. Yeah, exactly. And yay, Wiggler evolve. Gaben comes back just to strangle the new leadership. Yeah, no, see, that's like, I like the current leadership. I'm just worried about the future. Future's scary. The leader should stay in the consumer-friendly state. Nintendo, we know, everyone knows. I think for more money grabbing with keycard. Yeah, exactly. The only reason why keycards exist is so that they can spend less money. That's the only reason why they exist, is to save them money. Even though they already have so much money. Also, speaking of money, I keep forgetting to buy freaking potions! The Wiggler is now, pause. You know, I'm like, okay, so I'm hesitant on Steam only for the fact that I do worry about the future. But I do appreciate that they still are consumer friendly. I'm just worried about the potential they have to fall down a bleak path. Again, look how much Nintendo fell off ever since Iwata disappeared. Iwata was a genuine gamer that genuinely cared about the consumers and the gamers. And ever since he passed, yeah, it hasn't been the same. There has been some good things that can happen. Like, there are some games that definitely have more charm to them. Bonanza, I will sing my prayers about Bonanza all day, every day. I think Bonanza is one of the most, like, heartfelt games in terms of, like, message of the game, style of the game. You can definitely tell people put love and care into it. Versus, like, take, for instance, some of the Mario sports games we've had. Like Strikers Battle League. That game feels a little bit more cash grabby. There's definitely been some games out there that are more cash grabby feel to them, or they're just making a game more so for profit versus the fans. Kirby Air Riders is a great game that focuses more on the fans and the consumer. But yeah, there's definitely, they feel more like diamonds in the rough. All right, I'm gonna put a little shit in front, actually. They will always be on the fence for me. This new one, though, looks very promising. Yeah, no, this one seems like they actually put in budget and time for. ZA, I have my own gripes and problems with, but, you know. No Sluggers since Wii. I'm hoping that they actually cook a good Sluggers for Switch 2. Like to stream because I'm nuh-uh. Come on, little shit. I just realized that I didn't upgrade the images. Whoopsie. Let me do that, and let me do... Yay, they upgraded. Whippy. You know, that's another issue I do have. Nintendo's not the only one guilty of that too. I'm gonna call that out. I'm sorry, but I think DLC day one is kind of absurd. Unless you're like, finish the game and are working towards DLC. So like Smash Ultimate, for instance, didn't have day one DLC, but they announced that DLC is being worked on because the game's finished. The game's pretty much finishing into the polishing stage, and they're working on DLC. That's a little different. I will call out, though, I'm sorry for the Sega fans, and I'm sorry that folks in general who are fans of this game, but guess who also did day one DLC that didn't really get called out for it? Sonic Crossworlds. I'm sorry to call it out, but if you're going to talk about announcing day one DLC, Sonic Crossworld right there with a like day one battle pass. I get there's ways to incentivize having a game, but my personal game dev philosophy is that if you have a paid game, I think there should be a free battle pass included if you're going to do a battle pass system. So kind of like how Splatoon does its catalogs. I mean, the DLC didn't come out day one for both Crossworld and ZA technically, but to have it purchasable and to have it the way it is, I just still think that doesn't feel right to me. Again, my personal philosophy with game dev there is like, if you're going to have a paid game, have a free battle pass. Yeah, people were too nice to Sonic Crossworlds because they were trying to protest Mario Kart World. Yeah, no, that's true. That is a huge thing where like people were so, at the time of Sonic Crossworlds release, they were super anti Mario Kart World, that they were just like letting things like that slide. Just the almost desperate attempt to try to make more money. Yeah, no, exactly. I feel like it's almost like a little slimy and desperate to have like day one DLC. We already announced before people barely played ZA. Yeah, no, exactly. No one really, like, even like tech demos, there weren't that many tech demos of ZA out there when they announced DLC. You know, and again, Sonic Crossworlds, I'm pretty sure did the exact same thing. So, you know. I'm telling you right now, if I ever make a game, I'm gonna make that game like Sakurai makes a game and try to fill that game up with as much content and as much stuff in the base game as possible. And I'll try to do it at an affordable price. Not that I know when I'm actually gonna get back into game development, if, you know, anytime soon, but I will stand by that. Silk Song moment, Toby Fox moment. Yeah, exactly. Fill it up with as much stuff as possible, and then later, if you want to do stuff and add things, you can. Look at Silk Song, actually. Silk Song was a very completed game, and then they decided, hey, we want to actually work a little bit more after the finished product, and then they made a free DLC. Also, look at Cold Little Lamb. The original build of Cold Little Lamb was good, but they kept doing free update after free update after free update after free update. They didn't do a paid DLC until like this year. Like, they just kept adding onto the game for free. And the only reason why they made a paid DLC is literally was like, hey, chat, we kind of need to feed our families, so we need to make a paid DLC. Is literally what they said. They were like, hey, I know you love free updates, but we need to eat. So... No Man's Sky players being the devs to make paid content. Players begging the devs to make paid content. Yeah, no, that's... when you have players actually begging for paid content, you know you've done a good thing. Also added a decent bit of free extra stuff and also some paid stuff like Lamb. Yeah, true. Like, DLC's fine. In general, the concept of DLC's A-okay to me. It's just kind of what Bunny said when you're announcing DLC before your game's even finished. Like, what are you doing? No, I do agree with that sentiment of like, don't announce. I don't like the idea of DLC before a game's finished. The whole point of DLC, downloadable content, is to expand upon something that already exists, something that's already finished, and not half-baked either. I want games to feel like they were put their entire heart and soul into it first. Still didn't get the update, by the way. Wait, what update? I'm confused. You know, I agree. I agree with your stance and opinion on that one, CB. I mean, the base game sells enough, I think. Smooth brain. I can word. I'm gonna come back and fight these folks. I need potions. Actually, no, I need to fight them to get potions. I just hope I don't die. It does promise a gameplay-wise update. Still waiting. I don't know what that one is. What's gameplay-wise update? YouTube fool now. Okay, YouTube fool. Words are hard. Hey, critical hit. Poison. Let's go, Wiggler. I don't know much. Okay, well, let them cook. The Balatro devs are really cool. So, give them time. Watch it still come out. So, you know, as long as it comes out before GTA 6, we're fine. Game development takes a long time. Can I please just kill this thing? Everything's coming out before GTA 6, true. I mean, except for Pokemon. Oh, Winds and Waves, that's not. I'll swap. Let's send the little shit out. There is no Tooth Fairy, there is no Easter Bunny, and there is no Grand Theft Auto 6. Watching it delayed again. I mean, honestly, if they put their heart and soul into it and make it like insanely polished, I can wait till 2028. again, and Pokemon Gen 10 does come out before it. That'd be funny. Watch GTA still be broken on a release if it ever does. That'd be silly. Cyberpunk moment. Also, the psychological horror or RPG. Why not a psychological horror RPG game? Why not make it, but why not both? An RPG with psychological horror elements. I also want my social sim game. You know the one. I'm pretty sure you remember the one. The one starting with a P. I really love that one a lot. I really want that one to be a reality. Yeah, Jack and Bunny cook games. I need to add stuff to that. I might need to do a few late night rambles in that server and text things out. Piss a social sim. No, not that P. I think Bunny remembers it. Do you remember it? The certain social sim where kind of neutral folks go. I don't want to divulge too much about it because I don't want to spoil it. Non-binary. Is it, I can text it then. Yeah, the Pidgey died when I fought, Yes. Yes, it is. Okay, you got it. That's a clever way of hiding the name. I'll give you props for that. That was smart. You know, I want that idea to become a reality. I really like that idea so much. And I think it would apply to a lot of different folks. And then we can have like OCs and self-inserts hidden throughout and references. Piss Turning Red is the name. No, how could you divulge that secret? Dang it, how could you spoil Piss Turning Red, the iconic social sim game where you're talking to friends in the bathroom? Gosh darn it. Well, there you go, Piss Turning Red coming in 2037. Alright, let me swap out little shit. Poop turning green. Where's the pre-order? We love piss turning red and poop turning green. My favorite game I'm ever developing. Alright, time to antidote this. So, Brock's Onyx is level 14. And we have to beat up the other trainer, too. If we beat Brock, this is going to be a very interesting Nuzlocke. If we lose, then this is going to be attempt number 1 fail stream. And this stream will go into the unlisted pile of failed Nuzlockes. Yay. Yeah, please see it, Dr. True. I'll take your entire stock. Orpal. No, that's what Hex's shit is like. No, I'm kidding. Don't tell them I said that. Do, 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 do. I'm kidding. What they be eating? The souls of the innocent. A bagel! No. 2 bagels! Yo, my little shit. I just need to get little shit all the way up. I'm not a stoner, I'm just an insomniac. There's a difference. Yeah, whatever, Hex. This isn't your stream. Get out of here. You and... Actually, no, that was Announcer and Jack. It wasn't you. Sorry, OG. That's fine, Hex. See you later. How did a green turd defeat a rat? Magic. Hex jump scare. Yay! It's dead. Hi, Hexy Cat. Oh, Hexy Cat left already. Let's just get everyone to level 10. And maybe I could ball. This might go horribly, but I'm gonna try to ball. After the evolution. I don't know how I'm gonna ball, considering Geodude's a ground type, and all I have is like tackling me. Oh wait, no, confusion. I'm gonna learn confusion, it'll be fine. Oh, and my twin needle probably, or something, I think. Beedrill will learn. Can be, not true. Nuh-uh. Dr. Fluster OG Puppet said, such a shame. What a shame. Who's a guy? Grr. Grr. Nuh-uh. Grr. Grr, grumble, grumble. I'm gonna tackle the shit out of this bird. I'm gonna get revenge for my fallen Charmander. Lizard. Scratch behind the ear. No, grr. No, stop it. Stop it. Rumble, rumble. Can I please, like, evolve little shit? What's wrong? Grr. Bad Sim. Mods, get the squeaky hammer. Don't boot me either. Just squeaky just makes the like the Freddy squeaky noise. Why are you not dead? No, I didn't mean me. I meant you. I wasn't referring to little shit. Not mods, but will Ultra Stamp do? Maybe. I don't. That is. I don't have one of those. I am a free mutt. I do not have a collar. I am not owned. Actually, funny enough, I was okay. This is gonna out myself a little bit, but I was hanging out with Hyena and another mutual, and they were like trying to get me to like do something in Minecraft. And they're like, sit in the cobweb, sit. And I was like, just being defiant. I was like, nope, nuh-uh. I'm sorry, I don't have a collar. You can't make me do that. I am not owned. I am a free mutt. And then Hyena, Corrupted Highness, like, voices up and is like, you know I have the files for the VTuber right here. I can do whatever I want to it. And I instantly cave in, just zero, like frame one cave in. I'm like, no, okay, I'll do whatever you want. I'm sorry. Don't mess with the files, please. Don't mess with my VTuber files. I don't want my model to be tampered with. They hold the power, yeah. The rat holds the power. So we'll have a pretty tiara. Damn it. No, it's not my quinceañera. Is that how you say it? I don't want a tiara. Nuh-uh. No tiara. Close enough. You got the point I'm trying to get across. You know what I was trying to say. Not the maid out, no. Mods. Poison. I'm really hoping that Wiggler can cook here. I just want everyone to be level 10. Then I will beat up Brock, or attempt to beat up Brock, and then we'll probably end stream after attempting to beat up Brock with either a success or a fail. A person must wear it at least once. It's the law. You can't make me. No. Good and be on a shirt. That actually would be kind of funny. I could have that be an incentive for stream. Good envy shirt if somebody super chats $1. Removes headphones. I can do that with my model, but I choose not to. I like my headphones. Look at they bounce. Most VTubers have boobo that bounce. I have headphone. Now you're blind. Joke's on you. I can see fine nearsighted, just farsighted I can't. Physics. Oh, hey, look. Ah, no legs. I don't have a bottom half. Slash now you're blind. Who needs legs anyway? I don't. See? Nice bottom surgery. Wow. It really works. I don't have a bottom. That was a pretty solid joke, nobody. That was a good one. Wow. Tackle. Quick attack. Yippee! I got you, Sib. That will be pinned for the rest of the stream, and if any newcomer asks, I'll show. No bottom. There you go. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Mods. I'm just Ojin staring. Also, I love walking face first into a tree while I'm looking at chat. Don't you also love face planting into trees? It's great. Ojin stare. The mods are the ones making these jokes. I know, I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. No bots can save you now. Crying, sobbing, pissing, rolling. Ah, jeez. I thought I was having a good time with this stream, by the way. I hope you've enjoyed this, because yeah, it's been interesting. I love face planting against a rat. It's fun. You're stuck with that sweet little blush only to her pretty face. Nuh-uh. Not true. Ah, gosh darn it, I haven't done that in a while. Miss it, putt. Burp. The way your VTuber stares off, then looks over with a smile like they're excited is so cute. I do love my VTuber. I also love that I can do the head tilty thing because I adjusted the settings a little bit so I could just like... It's fun. Use the first little cheeks. Nah. No, no, no's. Watch me lose horribly here. Somehow. Also, funny. I don't think they were referring to anything like that. I was about to say, I'm pretty sure it was not referring to that. Anyway, before we get too unhinged this evening, I do want to thank everyone for 10 likes on this stream. I know this stream has been come and go, honestly. I feel like the vibe has been ebbing and flowing a lot. But I hope folks still enjoyed overall. And hopefully excited for more in the future. Oh yeah, I don't have any... See? I don't have any other cheeks, only my face cheeks. The vibes do get a little quirky at night. Alright, let's get Wiggler up and Little Shit. I feel like there's stronger Pokemon inside the forest, so let's head into the woods. That might help a little bit. Since, you know, we beat up all the trainers, now we just gotta... Whee! Walk back and forth and back and forth. And get free nom-noms. I just need a few more nom-noms like these and I should be golden. We're going up, 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 it's our moment. Yippee! Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Knife requires nom-noms. We don't have a knife. I am the knife. Or Wiggler's the knife in this case. Wiggler requires the nom-nom. So it can become a big, strong bee with knife hands. Get in there. Do, 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 do. This is gonna be a stalemate if I keep doing that, so I'm gonna go over to Rattata. Let's go, Rat. Knife plus times up. Ow. Yippee! Critical. He's a pistol by its side. Pistol go pew pew.
do.
Gosh darn. Isn't gonna really work. I'm gonna have to keep swappies. Well, whatever gets the job done. Ah. I'll have to use an antidote after this battle's over. Yay! I feel like I should be, I want more experience, but I feel like the bug types are not really getting a lot. Hey! Okay, cool. Caterpie is gonna help. I can get solo EXP. Whee! That's gonna take a half a year to do. Wee. Did anyone see that the Yoshi game got a release date? It's like what, the May 24th or whatever. I'm excited to try it. I haven't really played many Yoshi games other than like Woolly World. And it looks cute with all the creatures in it. Yeah, all the different creatures you can learn about. And you can name the creatures. Definitely room for some silly. Quick attack. Nice. The 11 experience per kill is agonizing a little though. I thought the woods would have like level 5 Pokemon. Oh, hi Pikachu. If this was a regular Let's Play, I'd be excited. However, considering the fact that it's a Nuzlocke, I'm just gonna have to kill you with poison. Yummer. Any ability can be used creatively. True. I mean, I have soul magic. Why else do you think I can change my body in different worlds? I can be more Kirby-like in Kirby worlds. I can be a Boo. They're all still me. I just have the ability for my soul to sort of mimic other playable entities in other worlds through my soul magic. Can we have some poison? Sure. Wiggler, shoot a poison sting at Pearl and Cherry. A heart on their tail or something? That's in later games. Not in this generation. Leaving Viridian Forest. Yeah, there's different gender differences for earlier game. Excuse me. I felt like I had to sneeze and then it just turned into a yawn. That was weird. Why you yawn? Because I'm diapers. Ochi requires ZZs. Ochi requires honk shoes, honk me. Stop it, Ochi. No yawners. Ochi requires ZZ. The honk shoe, honk ZZZ. I want to beat up Brock first. I'm stubborn. We're going to challenge Brock. I'm gonna get my paw handed to me, but I'm gonna try to attempt to beat up Brock once my Wiggler and my Shiz evolve. No yawning, okay. I'm sorry. That was my last one. Maybe. Probably. Not true. Not true at all. Totally didn't hold in a yawn there. Smile. Cease. Ow. Sure. I'm gonna quick attack. Thanks now. Yeah, not look at chat when everyone's talking about yawning. Sargi. That's the soul telling you should get Eeper. That's what that mean. Soul's like honk me. Honk me, honk me. Do you think I killed enough worms yet? Like, jeez. I just want Sargi. Accident. Why am I bleeding? Actually, the move Yawn can't be super effective because it's a status effect move. So it can't be super effective. It just makes the Pokemon tired and eventually fall asleep the next turn. That's how the move Yawn works, actually. It didn't affect us all. I just hit the... I wish I could mimic the sound effect of the actual yawn from Gen 3. It's like a... Like, hold on, let me find a sound bit of it, because it's actually kind of funny. 1 second. Yawn sound effect Pokemon Gen 3. It's Alpha Sapphire. You know what? I'll take it. Why not? Is this accurate? No, that's not the one. I want a Gen 3 Pokemon yawn sound effect. Oh, that's the ice sound effect. Gen 3 move sounds that are burned into my long-term memory. That's the ice one. That's a wing attack. Metal claw. That's leaf blade. Is there no? There's no yawning in that one. Come on, the yawn one's so good. Okay, here we go. Gen 3 yawn Pokemon move. Come on. Yeah, that kind of sound effect. The music overtaking it. Gosh darn. Point is, I need to find that sound bite by itself and put it on like a soundboard. That's the yawn per Gen 3. I'm gonna do that now instead of actually yawning. If I have the urge to yawn, I'm just gonna. You can try to look it up. It's. I couldn't find a good sound bit for it, but I'm sure one exists somewhere. Gen 3 yawner. I like how I can actually stop myself from regular yawning and do that. I'm glad I'm able to do that. It's so funny. I can genuinely make myself stop yawning and do that mimic yawn instead. It's funny the sound resource had it. New stem found. Yeah. Yippee! We have yippee yummers. Knife requires nom noms. I should not legally be allowed to have this much fun in my own streams. I should be contractually obligated to not have this much fun. Whee! Alright, quick attack. I'm telling you right now, if Ocean ever becomes a Pokemon, Yon's is now officially just gonna be in the moveset. Can I please be level 10 now? I'm begging you. Ooh, ooh. Put your loving hands, I'm begging. Ooh, ooh. Quick attack. Yay, crit. I think the Uwu is a little bit better than Owo. The Uwu feels more laid back. How's it going? I got a dead bird and a dead lizard. Trying to survive with these. I'm just trying to evolve them and then beat up Brock before I end stream, honestly. Or attempt to either beat up Brock or get beaten up by Brock. We will see what happens. Ooh, whoa. That's the both. Ooh, wow. Oh. We like that. Ah! Oh! That's kind of how I see that face. Like, wee! Oh! Wow! Like, that's the what I kind of imagine. And ooh. Yummer. Alright, you need 174. You need 54. You need... Okay, cool. Wiggler's almost done. Wiggler gonna evolve next. Now my Octoshot to 4-star. Yummer. I like colon 3 and ooh. That's kind of like a tee-hee actually look. Just tee-hee. That one's just like a laid-back kind of emoticon. That one's sobbing. Crying, sobbing, rolling. Alright, come on, little shit. I need you to get up, go to the toilet, and evolve yourself into a big shit. Now's your chance to become a big shit. Yay, Wiggler's now level 10. That means my evolution. Do 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 do. Yay, Wiggler! Bees. My trauma. Wiggler learned a Fury attack, which I think is just a normal type move, which isn't really too great, but at least I don't have the flying weakness. It's just bug poison. Let's just do little shit. I'm probably still gonna get my ass cooked either way, but I'll keep on trying to beat up everything in my path. To try to get everything to level 10. That's your chance to be a big shit. Yeah, I'm trying to get my big shit rolling. POV me, what up? I'm not gonna finish that thought. I'm not gonna finish that thought. Actually, no, related to a story I told on stream, actually. Let me finish the thought in a different bit. Now time to get my shit rolling. POV me sitting on the Target toilet while texting Bunny. It's time we get our shit rolling. Or Dung Beetle. Dung Beetle would be a good joke for that. Get shit rolling. Hey buddy, we should stop at the same Target on the way back to dropping you off this year again. Fun times. You didn't shit yourself. We both had to shit bad, and we were like, okay, next bathroom we see, we're going. We stop at a gas station to fill up. Guess what? New Jersey sucks for having gas stations with bathrooms, unless it's like Wawa or something. But we just stopped at a no-name gas station. We couldn't use the turlet, so we're like, okay, next place we see that's like a right turn where they have a public restroom, we're going. And I just saw a turning lane to a Target, so I just neomed to go into the Target. And then we go into the Target, we walk around because we missed the toilets at the entrance of the building. They're literally like right to the right when you walk in. And both our eyes went to the left. And we missed seeing the toilet. And we're like, okay, where the hell are these bathrooms? Like, they're usually like, you know, at one of the walls of the building. And so we did a whole loop around the entire freaking Target, wondering where the hell the bathrooms were. And they were right by the entrance. We just didn't see it the first time around. So we almost shot ourselves in a Target. We couldn't find it. That employee looked so done with our BS, to be honest. Look, we're not the... I can say for myself, I'm not the sharpest individual in the world. So... skill issue on my part. You're more than just a shit, you're the whole ass toilet. Owed you to us at one time. We still haven't forgotten, because what a sentence. I have a follow-up to that sentence. I'm just holding on my tongue, waiting for the right moment for it. I'll have you know, Pearl and Cherry, I'm waiting for the right moment. If I've had enough of you being teasing, I'm holding on to a sentence. And it'll probably be blurted out next drunk stream if you try to tease. Also, hello, Bass Bruiser. Hopefully you're doing well. I'm currently trying to grind my little shit into a big shit. And then I'm going to grind my rat into evolving as well. Because I need level 10 Pokemon for the gym. Yeah, not sharpest. You wear glasses for real, for real. Yay. Hold it right there, buckaroo. Kaboo! Do 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 do. He says hi. Hi, Barry. Hopefully you two lovebirds have fun tonight, playing Minecraft or whatever you usually do at night before bed. When is next drunk stream? It was going to be St. Patrick's, but guess what? St. Patrick's is on a Tuesday. So guess who can't stream a drunk stream for St. Patrick's? This NB. So I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. Oh shit. A rat. PTO. My next paid time off literally is TMG. I only have enough PTO hours for TMG, and that's it. I know what the next one's probably gonna be. I think it's like Memorial Day or something. I have off that Monday in May. So probably May. 420 is like also like in the middle of the week, I thought. 420 is a Monday, so I can't really drink on a Monday night. I'm not going, /J. Wow. Oh shit, that's like how it just, all right, little shit, that's enough. Get back here. Return. Oh, I love this game. Let's actually heal my mod. I know St. Patrick's is soon because McDonald's has Shamrock. Yay, Shamrock. Minty. Do 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 do. Also, Chad, you want to hear something cool? I'm pretty sure it's this Jigglypuff, but listen to this. The Jigglypuff song from the anime. Jiggly, Jigglypuff. It's easy. Yep, I got Beedrill, and we're working on little shit and my rat. Honk, me, 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 me. Everyone hit the honk shoes after the Jigglypuff. Z, 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 Z. Jiggly, Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff, Jiggly. Yummer. Yay, level 10, finally. I just gotta kill one more Pokemon and then make Rattata level 10, and then we will finally attack Brock. Whee. Yo, Butterfree! Yippee! Alistair's been defeated by who? By Lucifer. I heard Vox fucked up with a chair. Either way, that radio demon's off the air. ZZ's a pretty big kaiju coral dino. All gal team, whoopee! Let's go, and for the Women's Month. Yay! Level 10, finally! Finally, we can beat up Shiz! She's hot, we mean month. We mean what? You know, you're right. I concur on that. Let me heal. What? Huh? I combined words together. Month! I'm tired. I'm worried to see who I should send into the fray. I'm gonna send Wiggler first. And then let's get potions, because I'm probably gonna need them for battle. Which I can only afford one more. Alright, well, I don't need 8 antidotes. Let's sell 3. I might have made a miscalculation. I might be screwed. I'm broke. I'm broke beyond belief. This is not good. I don't like where this is going. I feel like there's a hidden item somewhere around here. Something tells me there's something in this area. Maybe I need the item finder. Nope, Pokeball. I had a feeling there's something. At least I got a Pokeball, but Clefairy came from the moon. Alright. I'm gonna need some good luck here. Fight the regular trainer. See how well this goes. Let's see. Brock's strongest Pokemon's level 14. You're level 10, exactly what I'm at. Let's... Fury. How do you miss? This is gonna go horribly. I fear. Because I don't even think... Does poison affect? It does. But I think because it's ground, I can't... Can I poison a ground type? No, you cannot poison you do in Gen 3 with rock ground type. All ground types are immune to poison. Shit. Unless that's wrong. I think Gen 3 ground. Poison type Pokemon cannot be poisoned. Okay, so just resistance, but you can still poison it. I think. I'm gonna swap out after this. Yes! Let's go. This might be my chance. I'll take this as my chance. Oh, steel and okay, I'm thinking of steel. Okay, thank you. I'm all sorts of befuddled. I'm like, I need to see if I can win. Because it's not looking great. But knowing poison can be affected does make me happy. The other hard material. Yeah, I got confused between the materials. So steel, and you can't poison other poison, I think. I think Tantri's just a pure ground. I don't think it has any rock types moves. I'm just gonna leave little shit in. Yay! Oh, in Gen 3 it can. Okay. You can see I'm out of the loop for a lot. Luckily, confusion might be my ace in the hole. I'm a what now? Okay, I'm gonna need a heal before I challenge Brock. Now, I might just make little shit level 10 beforehand, just to, you know, safety measure. So, heal up Wiggler. I'm gonna send Wiggler in as my poisoner. And then also buy potion because we actually got money. Thank you for mentioning that. That probably would have gone over my head, buddy, if you didn't say money. So with this, we might stand a chance. No, wait, I can sell one antidote. I'll sell one and get one more potion up my sleeve. There. One more potion's better than not. Who knows? That could have saved my life. We don't know yet. Did you check out the museum? Yes. I don't. If you say no, he'll walk you over to it. I don't want that. I also have a hunch that there's another hidden item somewhere around here. I remember like finding a bunch of hidden items as a kid in different areas by just like exploring around, and I want to just make sure I'm not missing any. Because I used to have a strategy guide for Pokemon FireRed and Leaf Green, and it would tell you where some of the hidden items just were. And I remember a few of those pages, but not fully. I would love to get that strategy guide back again. Those can get paralysis and gains in 4 Gen 6. Okay. Yeah, you're thinking the paralysis. Alright, that's what we'll do. Wiggler is gonna start. Try to poison the Geodude. Once poisoned, swap to Little Shit. Little Shit's gonna confuse the hell out of Geodude to kill it. Hopefully. Rattata is kind of our anchor. If I need to heal, I'm gonna swap to Rattata to heal my my 2 Mons. They're kind of the leaders right now. Let's see if we can keep this run alive. Almost 3 hours in the making. Can we keep this alive? Or did I just waste 3 hours? No, it's not a waste of 3 hours of my life. I got to hang out with all of you. But I fumbled hard if I don't do this correct. All right, Brock. Rock the rock. Come on, critical. Come on, where's the poison? I need that poison. One more poison and I gotta swap to Rattata to heal. Or you can just defense curl and I can still heal. Okay. I'm still in it. I really need this poison though. Come on. Come on. Well, I know it's 30%, but you know, enough 30% and it'll be more probable to affect. Yes! I actually have another idea. I was gonna swap, but I have a different idea that might be smarter in the long run. I'm gonna harden to death. If I harden enough, then I'll be almost impenetrable, and then that way I'll be in it for the Onyx. The poison will take its toll while I harden up. We already made this reference. Come on, Wiggler, get as hard as you can. Don't take that out of context. All the way defense rise. All the defense. I'm gonna heal now. And then keep harden spamming until Geodude's dead. And then I will have Poison Sting ready for Onyx. Let's go. Ah, okay. Come on. This would be so nice if I don't even lose a single Mon. Yeah, I know, not effective. Rock. Oh. That's what I was a little bit worried about, but it's fine. Come on. I need this. Yes! Yes! It won't go any higher. Okay, I wasn't sure if it could. Fury! No, it missed! Why did it miss? It's fine. Bind's annoying. Fine, just chip away. Keep chipping away at it. We can do it. Me and you, Wiggler. Come on. You're my anchor. You're my strongest Pokemon. Only 2. Okay. Come on. This is so clutch, actually. Going from, like, oh my gosh, this run is dead, to, like, managing all this. Critical! It's not very effective. 3 times. Poison! We still slay. We are still in it. We didn't lose another Mon. We only had 2 deaths, and we hung on thanks to Wiggler. Wiggler solos. The official Pokemon League Boulder badge. This is a very interesting Nuzlocke. We have our rat. We have our bug. Our bugs, I should say, plural. And now we have Rock Tomb, our first TM. And with that, we are going to wrap things up for this stream chat. Next time on Pokemon FireRed Nuzlocke, we shall continue with our rat, our Wiggler, and our little shit. We'll see how much farther we can get with this run. Lizard got eaten by a bird and Bug defeated by a big rock. Sad. Wait, go get Hex's order. Oh yeah, true. Thank you for reminding me before I go honk shoes. It's 10 o'clock, oh my gosh. This just shows, hey, I'm back to doing 3-hour streams. Shocker. I haven't done a 3-hour stream in a while. I usually like try to wrap things up after 2 hours, but Nuzlockes are breaking that tradition finally. Wow. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you had a fun time. I hope you enjoyed the show. Of course, as always, peace, love, and good vibes to everyone out there who decided to come in and tune in and hang out and all that good stuff there. Hope you all enjoyed. And yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow for Big Run. Jack will be live for Big Run. So yeah, take care everyone. Bye bye.
you